What's up, everybody? This is going to be a weird video because it's going to go in stages, but wanted to do one on this here tank. And the reason I say it's going to be weird and go in stages is because we're going to go through the factory coil that you get with it, which is what I have in here now. You can see that it has two massive juice windows on each side. I wish I would have done this a little bit different, but it was an afterthought, so sorry. I should have done this coil before I put it in here because now it's all wet, gunked up and everything, but either way, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about everything you get with this package, and we're going to talk about the RDA deck, and we're going to put a build on it and vape it as well. So this may be a several day process. We'll just see. But right now, this portion of it is going to be about the stock coil that comes with it. And when I do the teardown of everything you get with it, I'll have this coil out of here so you can see it better, see down inside of it and all that. It is a 0.3 ohm coil, and it's rated for 20 to 50 watts. I'm hitting it at 40 watts right now in the SX Mini M class. Yep. Flavor is phenomenal. It's really good. And you can see that you get some clouds, and that was a pretty long draw there, you know, at 40 watts with no dry hit. I've yet to have a dry hit with this stock coil. You got your airflow, which I have wide open. You can see through it there. It's a Cyclops. Just shut it down, you know. Well, that's almost completely closed off there. You can see that. Still get a pretty decent little cloud out of it. We'll go about halfway open here. I apologize right now. This is probably going to be a lengthy video, so bear with me and stay with me, please. That's halfway open. Let me move my camera back a little bit here so we can see just a little bit better. Yep, there's old Rastus coming in. Wants to be in the video. So like I said, that's halfway. Now let's go back all the way. And you can hear the air difference too. Not a single wicking issue. I've tried several different juices in here. This juice that's in here now is a Max VG. It's an 80-20 blend. And no wicking issues whatsoever. It's great. Not a dry hit yet. Now we can take this up to 50 watts. Focus. 50 watts. Still, just, I mean, nothing. No dry hit, not even the slightest hint of cotton burning, nothing. I'm really impressed with this stock coil. Let's, we'll take her down to 30. We were at 40, we just hit 50. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 100, 110, 120 Let's take it down to 30. Come on. There you go. 30. Let's take it down to the bare minimum of 20. 20. Not as good, but you still get decent cloud out of there. Still got wicked good flavor. Either way, that's how the stock coil performs. We'll come back. I'll have this thing cleaned up, tore down, show you everything that you get with it. And we'll put the RDA deck on it, throw a build on it, and we'll vape on it so you can see how that works as well. So we'll see you whenever this tank gets empty and I get it cleaned out and we come back. Okay, everybody, this is the Zephyrus torn down. Show you what all you get here. You get this nice box. Of course, it's put together in there, coils in there. Get an extra piece of glass, which is really nice. I think that's really cool that they did that. Comes with this authenticity sticker you scratch off there. It's actually has the box sealed with that sticker. I had to peel it off there so I could get the box open, but I wanted to keep it, so I just stuck it on the side there. There's nothing underneath there, but you do get some good info here on the back. You know, it tells you all your dimensions, what all is in this box. Really nice box. So this is what you do get. You get 2 clear O-rings, 2 blue O-rings, and 2 red O-rings. You get an extra O-ring for your heat fin or your 510 mouthpiece there. You know, you don't have to use that, but you can. I do like using it. Just keeps it a little bit cooler for you. Here's your barrel for your RDA deck. These threads are nice. It's just so thin, you know how it is. It's hard to get it on there. Hope if I put it on the right side too. But there's your, you can see your, there's a juice hole there, juice hole there, juice hole there, juice hole there. You got four juice wells with that. Got the raised positive. Your negatives are milled into the deck. You get an extra O-ring for around your airflow control there. Glass, these plugs actually go in here. It's for your top fill, which is pretty handy. That just goes in there like that. Really nice. Airflow control, this screws onto here. Maybe not. Yeah, it does. Glass has to be on there, I guess. Oh, there we go. Screws on there, and that covers up that plug. Got the nice logo on there. Zephyrus. Pretty nice. Here's the coil. Now, I've already used this coil. Kind of did things backwards. It's a 0.3 ohm coil there. 20 to 50 watts dual coil. some nice big juice windows on it. Performs well. I like it. I had no problems with it wicking with some Max VG juices. No problems at all with it wicking whatsoever. But today we are going to put a build on the RDA deck. I've already done several. I've done nickel, which just was a real pain to me on this sucker. It worked, but y'all know how nickel is. It's so soft and finicky. That's my crazy dog Rastus. If you watched any other videos, you know him. There's your airflow again. I showed it in the first video. You can see right through there. You can see how big those are. Fully adjustable. You can take that down to just barely open or have it cranked wide open. You know, and a great airflow. Comes up to 4 holes on your deck. Right there. See if I can get this lighting just a little bit better here. There we go. You got these 4 air holes on your deck, supplying the air for you. I'm going to get rid of all this extra stuff real quick before I lose something. I like using the clear, so we'll leave those out. Just want to get rid of all this extra stuff here. Knock that little spare deal for the heat pin or mouthpiece, lose it in the carpet and be like, argh. Either way. Okay, so what I'm going to put on here is a 7-wrap 24 gauge spaced coils, dual coils. I already have one of them made. I twist these up on a 2.5 millimeter machine screw. Works great. I mean, you get it in there, and you just, after you got everything where you need it, just unscrew it out of there. It's awesome. Great spacing. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Get that out of the way. So you want to let your wire, you know, get it in one of those threads and go ahead and bend it around there. And you want to try your best to get it in that thread next to the one you have your wire laid in. Doesn't always work that way, you know. I think with a longer screw I would have a lot better luck with this, but this is what I got to work with. And there we go. So I got it captured in there. See, got it in that thread side by side. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be it. Let's count and make sure. We have 1, 2. That's what we're after. Just like that. Now I'll take some pliers and tighten that up real good around those threads. Spin it back down there. And there you go. You got 2 perfectly spaced coils. So let's get this on here. I'll tell you one thing that I did do. I took these screws out because I was finding with my nickel builds, it was just cutting them every time I tried to tighten down, you know, get that good connection. It would just cut my wire.
every time. So I took those out and just used a real soft file on them, and it really seemed to help a lot with that. I've built 2 more nickel builds in here since I've done that, and I've had no issues with it cutting the wire since then. Okay, so there we got one. You can tweak it all after you get your other one on. That's why I like having 2, because then you can, compare them, get them tweaked, same height off the deck, all that good stuff. Just works out really well. And, you can do it with a 3, 2, 1, whatever you like. Hope I get in the right hole, huh? So, get that in there. Trim that up just a little bit. Okay. Trying to do this on camera. It's a whole nother world. Need to snap just a tiny bit more off there. I know you'll probably think, well, just take the coil off there. Well, I don't want to because I've already got it where I want it. There we go. So now we can tighten this down. Get everything good and snug. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about with having 2 of them on there. You can get them same height off the deck and everything else, just how you need it. Same distance away from the deck, everything. That looks pretty good. Now you just unscrew them. Now they're not centered perfectly over the air holes, but they're good. It works. This is my 4th time to do this with this. And there you go. Got some good, nice spaced coils. And we should come out, what, 0.29. I was hoping for a 0.3. Can't get much better than that. A nice inside to out glow. Perfect. Let's get them whipped. I'm using rayon. I've started using it more and more than the Japanese cotton. Just seems to wick so much better. And I have yet to have a dry hit using this stuff. So, that's what I'm using. Get all that loose jazz out of there. That's my dog walking around, clickety clickety. You want just enough to be inside that well. I've had it hanging out of the well. Didn't really seem to affect anything at all. Okay, this guy trimming. I found if I lay my scissors right here and trim it, it works out pretty good, and trim it at an angle. Just like that. Works pretty good. In fact, that light is too much now. Do the same thing on the other side. We'll put a little juice on there and get them to lay in those juice channels. Like we want them. We'll get it all put together. Fill the tank up and vape on it. Pretty good. Again, lay my scissors right there. I'm putting my scissors right here on that edge. The airflow control ring, pretty much. Cut it at a nice angle. Got a better angle on that one than I did the rest of them. But it works. Okay. And get some juice on there. Get it nice and saturated up so we can start molding it. Get it to stay where we want it to. Be inside that the best you can. Just like that. Just go all the way around. Get all those tucked in there. Like I said, I've had it hanging out from underneath the barrel, and I didn't have any issues with it at all. Never a dry hit. And I've had plenty of dry hits using a certain other sub tank. It drove me insane. Okay, that looks pretty good. Got them inside there, tucked down there. Okay, got that barrel cross-threaded. We're back. Now we're at a 0.25. Leads are in there good and tight. Okay, let's get this thing put the rest of the way together. So you just put your bottom ring on there, which it'll have all this already on there. I just took it off to show you guys. Put that on there. Press, fit, tank on there. This guy needs his O-ring. Now this is a partial press fit, and then this threads in, your chimney threads into the top of that barrel. So you get it press fit in there. so far. And then you actually have to, let's just get it on there. Yikes. There we go. That's all nice and tight. We'll fill it up. This nice little, I mean, that's nice. That's a 5 mil tank. So it holds you a good amount of juice, you know. I normally can make the tank last me almost all day at work. Not all day at work. Put your plug in there. This guy screws on here just to cover that up, make it all pretty. It's like so. Like I said, I like using the heat fin. I think it just looks sharp for one, and keeps my mouthpiece from getting too hot. All just locks together. There you go. So let's take it up top and we'll have some vapes and talk about it.
Alrighty, we're still at 40 watts. 40 watts. 40 watts, 0.26 ohms. Let's see how it works. Spot on flavor. Clouds. Let me move here a little bit. I love this tank. It has become my new travel buddy when I'm driving. Don't have to worry about dripping, but I still get the flavor and the clouds of a dripper. I picked this up from Vapor DNA. It was just right around $30 with shipping and everything. Those guys really good at getting your orders out to you quick. I do a lot of shopping with them. Like them a lot. They always have good prices. The newest stuff. You know, hitting this at 40, not a dry hit. Not even a hint of dry burntness. We'll take it down to 30. See what we get. Still, great flavor, great cloud production. Guys, I'm going to leave it at that. This is already a crazy long video. I appreciate you hanging with me and watching. I know that was drawn out, but I wanted to show you how I did a build on it. Show you everything that came with it. Show you the stock coil, how it performed and wicked. Thanks for watching. I'll put a link to this dude down there in the description from Vapor DNA. Like and subscribe. Share your comments with me if you got one of these or got any questions, whatever. Let me know. I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate your support. Vape on.